Hello, welcome back to another video on my channel, and welcome if you are new. I'm so excited about today's video. Happy Valentine's Day! And this is a collab with one of my favorite people on this website, period, Genova Sims. So Genova came up with this really unique cats collab idea for us to do this holiday. We had previously talked about doing a collab, but we weren't sure what we were going to do, and yeah, she suggested this really cool idea and we did it, and it's fun, and I'm gonna explain the little premise to you now. So to start, I created a sim, gave them a bit of personality and story, and sent a small paragraph to Genova about the sim. G's job was to make a partner for my sim without knowing the full details about the sim. We also did it vice versa, where G made a sim and I made a sim for them based on the description she gave. Hopefully that is simple to follow. It's kind of like playing matchmaker with people you don't know that much about, except you're just concepting these people into existence. You'll be seeing the sim I made originally and the sim that I made for her sim in this video, and if you want to see the sim that she made for my first sim and her original sim, you should go check out her video. We'll have linked in the description. I'll probably have a card up, and she's always on my profile under my list of simmers that I really like. So if you're coming here from Genova's channel, welcome. I am Max. I make videos. I have 2 current series right now, very story-based gameplay, and sometimes I have machinimas in the mix, but I'm trying to cut down on those a little bit and tell stories in a bit of a different way. Actually, I'm trying to take a couple of plays from Genova's Crybaby Whims book, because I actually find it kind of similar the way that I'm trying to do it right now. She inspired me greatly. I create all kinds of genres, whatever you're interested in, and your typical media you might find on my channel. I have 2 series. One of them is a color-based legacy challenge that I created. One of them is just a legacy where I do whatever the hell I want. You'll find murder mysteries, actions, dramas, romances, rom-coms, coming of age, supernatural. Right now I'm playing with vampires in the city for my Rosewood legacy, and a rom-com about an actress for my Chromatic legacy challenge. Take a look if you are so inclined. I'm gonna start talking about the sim that you're seeing right now. So this sim is Briana Akiona. Her traits are child of the island, freegan, loyal, and she has the curator aspiration. None of this Genova knew. I only told her the following. My sim is cis and queer, doesn't really vibe with labels. She grew up on the islands of Sulani and likes activities that really get her hands dirty, like gardening, handiness, and fishing. She likes jokes, and I imagine she has a silly laugh. Very loving of her home, probably wants someone who will explore caves and scuba dive with her. Or rather, she already knows all the secrets of Sulani, so she wants to show them off to somebody. She's definitely looking for a perfect little life partner who may have the passions of their own to teach her. So yeah, that's her. I really enjoyed making her, and I, as you can probably see in the video, started off with a completely different sim, completely different vibe. I was like, I don't know if I like this sim. So I left, I tried to make a different one, and then I was like, but I like that other sim. I just don't think it was the vibe I wanted to go for. So I just went back and got rid of all of the style stuff, hair, makeup, everything like that, and I just redid it a little bit to make her a completely different person, personality-wise, and I ended up loving it. Genova made a fantastic sim for Briana. Talk about our second sim. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this collab and obviously the other end of it. So I've been wanting to collab with Genova for a bit. She is such an incredible simmer. She currently has 3 series that are ongoing. She has Crybaby Whims, and then she has 2 series she wrote the rules for herself, the challenge rules, the star sign legacy, and the solar system legacy. She is on Gen 3 of Crybaby, just started Gen 4 of solar system, and is in an intermission period between Gen 3 and 4 of star sign. I'm caught up on 2 of the series. I have not caught up yet on solar system, but the other 2 are so good, and I'm very excited to watch solar system. I absolutely adore the way that she has her game set up. She spends a lot of time focusing on the characters. They are. She doesn't rush anything, and I feel like I could definitely learn a couple things from that. I would really suggest maybe starting with star sign if you haven't watched her videos before. That's what I did. I'm sure you could start with any and have a great time, but I find star sign to be really special, and I adore all the generations, but especially the Gen 3 that just passed, and I know I'm going to love Gen 4. Genova makes the type of content that I really enjoy to watch personally. Just lots of gameplay, but also story mixed in. If you enjoy my series, I definitely think that you'd enjoy both the series that I've watched so far. They have some great storytelling bits, and I really love the way that she builds the family. Like, her Sims have such a big family, and she spends such effort into like keeping the family together, having like family gatherings and stuff, and I just find that so endearing, and I wish I was a bit better at that. Like, it's so good. She also has like such a cute Sim style. When she sent over Briana's partner, I was like, oh my gosh, so cute. Like, the Sim is adorable, and I just feel like really honored to be a part of this. Now on to Sim number 2. So for this Sim, Genova made a Sim behind the scenes, and she gave me a prompt, so I made a partner for the Sim she told me about. So what she sent me is, she's a bisexual cis woman. She's a bit self-absorbed and high maintenance, but means well. She is not mean. She's into partying and vlogging, but a secret geek. None of her friends or followers know this. She's soppy and just wants someone to dote on her and give her loads of attention. I was so excited to do something with this Sim. The description was really interesting to me. I was feeling some pressure come on, because I wasn't sure if I could come up with such an interesting character in such few words like she had, as you're seeing now. I made a Sim named Elliot Carter with the nerd-ridden aspiration. She's a geek, love bug, and genius. My description that I sent back for Elliot was she, they, trans woman, lesbian, and she is a love bug scientist who has a passion for collecting and sci-fi. She's a bit of a comic book nerd who grew up drawing sci-fi romance comics, not really for the party scene, but always tries to have a good time with their partner. And Genova mentioned that she thinks that these two would kind of have like a very physical, like affectionate relationship. It'd be very, very cute in that way. I really loved making this Sim. I think she turned out really well. It took me an insane amount of time to figure out what I wanted to do with her. I made so many different versions. I also felt like everything I did, she either looked like C for some reason from my Chromatic Legacy Challenge, or like too much like Briana. I just feel like I have terrible same face syndrome, but I do love the way she turned out regardless. So if you want to see the full details behind Elliot's partner, and you want to see how Briana's partner ended up turning out, go ahead and take a look at Genova's video and her whole channel. I'm pretty sure you won't regret it. Pretty good channel, dude. That's it. Again, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much to G for doing this with me. I had so much fun, and I will see you all some other time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.